Madelyn Burke here with Dan Weber for USCFootball.com. Instant analysis, USC over Syracuse 38-17 tonight. Dan, Matt Barkley threw for 5 touchdowns, ties the record, but what makes tonight so different?
Well, he said it didn't seem like it. You know, the other last year he did it twice against Hawaii where he had 4 touchdowns in the first half, against Cal where he had all 5 touchdowns in the first half, and he mostly was throwing it to one guy or so. One game it was Ronald Johnson, one game was Robert Woods. Today he threw it around to everybody, and he said that really seemed different. It didn't seem like the five touchdown passes, and it just seemed different because he spread the ball around so much.
As for defense, also the defense had a pretty complete game, would you say?
Well, I think they weren't very happy that they gave up that 86-yard drive there, toward the end of the game. But otherwise, I think they kept the ball in front of them. They probably started slowly. They gave up 11 out of 11. That Ryan Nassib, the quarterback, hit his first 11 passes against their defense. They came out and got in a lot of different formations that they hadn't seen, and Chris Calippo said it really did take us time to adjust. That they felt like they adjusted pretty well.
Lane Kiffin and Matt Barkley both said they saw the old Trojans in tonight's game. What did you see that pointed that out?
Well, just the idea that they'd gone 6 straight games without reaching 30 points, and they were within two games. If they'd have gone 2 more, they would have tied the kind of modern-day record of 8 straight under 30. So they kind of getting to the 38 points matters a lot. It just kind of loosened things up, and they were throwing the ball down the field, making big plays, taking advantage of when they tried to take Robert out of the game with a couple of defenders. Then they get the touchdown pass right down the middle of the field, and that's the kind of things they haven't been doing. They were more aggressive. Lane said he didn't want to just come out and run the ball and kind of hold on to a lead and have it turn into another Minnesota game or a Virginia game from a year ago.
USC is 3-0. What does tonight's game do to set them up for their first road game at Arizona State next week?
Well, everybody sounded pretty upbeat. I know Matt says I almost like playing, on the road. There's more, almost more energy in the stadium. Lane was very upbeat about it. He said, we're 3-0. If we keep practicing hard, he said, I think it sets up pretty well for us. So there was a lot of kind of positive energy about going into next week's game.
All right, thanks, Dan. With Dan Weber, I'm Madelyn Burke for USCFootball.com.